Germany is always described as stable, but after a few years living here, I started to wonder, and I kind of want to explore the topic. Is it actually stable, or is it just boring in a very organized way? Because these two things might feel similar at first, but I think there is a big difference. If you're thinking about moving to Germany, especially in your 30s, stability sounds amazing. The jobs and salaries are secure and stable. The bureaucracy is annoying, but it works. Healthcare also works. Everything is very organized. So nothing dramatic really ever happens, which is a good thing, right? But after a while, you might start asking yourself, is my life calm because everything is stable? Or is it just because nothing really happens? And is this stability actually beneficial for you? So when people say that Germany is stable, they usually mean these things. In Germany, everything is organized and you have to plan everything really well in advance. We're talking from like a dinner at somebody's place to appointments and bureaucracy things that you really have to set up months in advance sometimes. All this means that you know very well in advance what you're going to be doing next week, in 1 month, or in half a year. Everything is very, very stable and predictable. It's a very low chaos environment. And I really, really mean that because before moving to Germany, I was living in Spain for 6 years. And Spanish environment is kind of the opposite. It's chaotic even when you're walking on the street, and everything from bureaucracy to like getting out and about with people, like everything is more spontaneous. So Germany is very, very good at removing uncertainty from life, which can be a really, really good thing, especially in certain periods in our lives. So if you want to move to Germany from a country that is very, very chaotic, the culture is chaotic, and you're actually tired of that, you are constantly uncertain, you don't have a job security and things like this, Germany is a perfect place if you're looking for stability and calmness. Or maybe you're in your 30s and you want to start a family. So you don't really need excitement, you actually need a safe, calm place where your future can be predictable because you want to focus on something really, really big, like having children, for example. And yeah, this stability, the income, the job security is really, really important for you in that stage of your life. On the other hand, if you're a young person who is still like wants to explore the world and kind of do exciting things and experience different things, Germany can be a really, really boring place for you where you're actually not growing, you're very stagnant, you're kind of stuck in the routine. It's the same routine all the time. Sundays are completely dead in Germany. Everything closes really, really early. Social plans need 2 weeks notice. As I said before, there is no spontaneity when it comes to hanging out with people, socializing and so on. And if you're in your early 20s where you kind of want the opposite of all this, Germany can just be so boring for you, and it might be not the best. And here's another hidden cost of this really, really stable and controlled environment that Germany can provide. When everything is very routine and stable and you're not exposed to new things, you can get stuck in your life without even realizing it. You might just be staying at a job that you don't love because everyone is around you is staying in their jobs, because this job provides you this security, because it provides you this comfortable lifestyle. You're not thinking about changing it, and as a result, you might just stay for many, many years there until one day you realize, why did I waste all these years at a job which I didn't necessarily hate, but I didn't even consider trying something new. Germany makes it very easy to tolerate a life and to kind of be satisfied with your life without you proactively designing one. And this is kind of exactly the stage that I'm finding myself in right now. And my previous video was also touching on this point, that I'm currently really privileged, and I want to emphasize that I totally understand that I'm really, really privileged to feel very comfortable in Germany. I have a remote job, which is amazing in my situation as I have a small child. This job allows me a lot of flexibility for raising a young toddler. I have that stable salary, even if it's not amazingly high. I live in a small town where streets are pretty safe. There's not a lot of cars and we can safely go by walk pretty much everywhere in our town. And I started to feel this little itch inside myself. Is all this enough, or should I pursue something more? Because I definitely always had ambitions in myself, and I'm currently really torn between these two worlds of being comfortable and trying to be grateful for that, but also wanting something more, because I feel like I'm still young, and I feel like right now that my daughter is a little bit older, I have the energy, I have free time to do something more with my life. And yeah, that's kind of my own inner conflict right there on this topic. So to answer the question, is Germany boring or stable in a good way? It all comes down to the stage in life that you're currently in and what you want in your life right now. If right now you're in a stage of life of wanting more excitement, if you want a lot of warmer connections, you want to socialize a lot, you want your life to be exciting, you want to have different experiences, maybe right now living in Germany will be a struggle for you. On the other hand, if you're in a stage in life where, as me a few years back, you really wanted stability because you're tired of moving around, because I was so tired of moving around. I moved to Germany, then to Spain, then back to Germany, and I just wanted a safe, stable environment, and I just wanted a safe, stable job. If this is what you want, then Germany is going to be the perfect place for you. So let me guys know in the comments, what stage of life are you currently in? Are you looking for growth, excitement, experiences, socializing, or do you really crave that stable environment and calm and safe environment which will allow you to have energy and feel safe enough to focus on something else? Because of course things are not black and white anywhere in life, honestly. So even inside Germany you can find really different places. You can find a small calm town like the one where I'm living in, where everything is very stable and safe and calm, I would say, and sometimes boring. But you can also live in a really big city where things are more exciting. So you can definitely adapt your environment depending on what you want without necessarily changing the country. For me, Germany has definitely taught me the value of stability. I think I have never felt as stable in my life as in the past year. For the first time ever in my life, I have a job that is lasting more than 2 years now. I've never had a job for longer than this in my life. And as I said, we live in a very safe, calm town, which I realized I really value. But as I feel more comfortable and stable, I start asking myself, what more do I want and which kind of life do I want to live actually? And is there things that I can still change or adapt in my current life without necessarily changing the country? So if you're thinking of moving to Germany or you're already there, subscribe to my channel. This channel is about unfiltered, real experience of building a life in Germany in your 30s. And if you already live in Germany, tell me, does it feel stable or does it feel boring? See you in the next video. Bye bye.